What you wanna become? Focus entertainment. Make that be your challenge. Pay attention to your dream.
Greetings and salutations, one and all. Welcome to the night shift.
True, we ambitious. Make them not like we. Them not go like we, cause we are go have things in a life.
First night shift show of April 2020. Where's my head?
Auntie and uncle, sister, brother, alright. Everyone forget us mass life. Time to advance. Write down your plans. Execution. Create solution. Say me, I don't know me struggle, man. I
Want to say big ups to each and everyone locked in right now. Those on tune and radio. The night shift with DJ Kevin Steele. Those hailing from across the pond, One Harmony Radio. King Genius, Queen Genius, big up. Big ups to those locked in on WGLRO, the People Station. Taking you from the sheets to the streets. For the Danny Walker Morning Show, touching Detroit to Denmark and every point in between. Big ups to those on PEMGTV.com. And of course, those hanging out right here at the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew's home, kevinstew.com. I invite you all to jump on over. You can jump into the stew pot. You don't have to click on anything. Just go to kevinstew.com and boom, you're a part of the plan. Which plan? The plan where we advance.
When I grow older,
the sound of JahDon kicking it off today.
Focus entertainment. Make that be your challenge. Pay attention to your
The track is called
always know.
The Time to Advance. From the album 369.
Make them not like we. Them not go like we, cause we are go have things in a life. Get a youth for rich when they're rich. Take care of your family. Make sure your auntie and uncle, sister, brother, alright. Everyone forget us mass life. Time to advance. Write down your plans. Execution. Create solution. Say me, I don't know me struggle, man. A business man, no hustle with them. Do when me, I juggle. Learn fi build room from me uncle. Sell them one in a dozen. Some of us no post tune. Sit down, listen myself, pray the next move. The vision get clear. In a Sony, me want some share. You can call me black billionaire, or you call me black pioneer. Time to advance. Write down your plan. Execution. Create solution. Time to advance. Write down your plan. Get it to execution. Then create solution. Me a search for my goal, I'ma find it. Pass me a pen, make me sign it. Swipe and no swiping in a the cockpit. No mining, think me no care, me draw the line. From Jamaica to the Amazon, from the Amazon to the motherland. We are clear out everything around. Time to advance. Write down your plan. Execution. Create solutions. Time to advance. Write down your plan. Execution. Create solution. 369. 369. What a thing happen when each of them combine. Make them not like we. Them not go like we, cause we are go have things in a life. Get a youth for rich when they're rich. Take care of your family. Make sure your auntie and uncle.
The album is called 369. The track is called Time to Advance.
Take care of your family. Make sure your auntie and uncle, sister, brother, are
Want to say thanks to Pulse Media Group for sponsoring this segment of the show.
time to advance.
What can Pulse do for you?
Write down your
Everything you see here on kevinstew.com. They can create your website, they can host your website,
solution.
they can provide you with streaming services on your website.
Hustle with them, do when me a
If you have one event you want to stream live,
in a dozen. Some of us
they can handle that too.
listen myself, pray the next move.
You want a solution? Just call them up. 754-999-6020 or visit them at paulcmg.com and say, hey, DJ Kevin Stew sent me to you. How can you help me? I want to say thanks to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands. Althea SU is a licensed massage therapist that comes to you. She's not going to anybody right now, but she comes to you. Brings her a table, she has oils. 954-655-9000 gets you in touch with her. Find out when she can come to you. If you can't, call her, email her. fairlater@att.net. Maybe you're out of town and coming into Florida sometime in roundabout May. Yeah, call her up and make arrangements. Big ups to Reggae Global Entertainment. Reggae Global Entertainment can take care of your bookings. They can take care of your publishing, your trademarks, your copyrights. Give them a call, 954-998-8034. Let them get some promotions going for you. And of course, GMAT Music Solution, bringing your events to life. GMAT Music Solutions is our sponsor for musical therapy. But sometimes we don't get into it, because of the dialogue happening. But I want to big them up anyway. They provide sound, light, stage production services, musical equipment, musicians, singers, DJs, bands, audio engineers, PA systems. Just give them a call, 754-307-GMAC. I just had to take care of those formalities. Do you have a plan? That's the name of the album. What a thing happened when the three of them combine. What a thing happened when the three of them combine. But that seems to be the question on many people's lips. What happens when 3, 6, and 9 combine? And the best person to answer that question is the man of the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, from this point on, you know how it goes. This is the JahDon Show. Ladies and gentlemen, JahDon. Yes, sir. How you doing, bro? Man. Boy, I am here trying to remain calm, trying to keep my sanity, trying to maintain a balance in this time of craziness.
Gotcha.
Because, with this COVID-19 thing, it's trying times. And, staying sane, staying relevant, staying positive can be challenging when things like this happening. But it's not about that tonight. Tonight, in a sense, it's about that too, because you bring a level of calmness, you bring a level of sanity, you bring a level of reasoning, and that's not unfamiliar to this show. At this point, you're not a guest because you've been here before.
Yes, sir.
So, although typically I turn over the show to whomever is on, today indeed, because the only thing you're left to do now is press the buttons. But I'll handle the pressing of the buttons for you on this side. You just run your show on that side. How have you been, bro? How has things been with you?
You know, give thanks all the way around. You know what I mean? Um, I'm the type of person that as time to advance, as the planning time to advance, we always try to set our plan them,
Yeah.
and go forward and execute them, get everything done. And we also is the type of person who we work with the time and the flow and the energy of everything. You understand me? So right now we're working definitely with the energy. Right now we definitely can come out. We have to be inside quarantine and then just easy and sitting in, and we still have to find a way of we connect to the people and same
Right,
way. You know?
right.
So it's always work. Whenever it's always work same way.
Yeah, everything happened for a reason, and it's always the right time when it happened. We just don't know it yet sometimes.
Yeah.
369. Big question. Title. How? Why?
Oh, why? All right. That cycle 369. I think first the album I was planning to do an EP, do a next EP.
Okay.
And after my manager never want me to do no EP. I said, what kind of EP? Album. You know what I mean? One of the producer Lamar, which is Audio Tracks, the same thing, Audio Tracks. I said, why not just go forward and do album? I mean, I said, all right.
Right.
But the idea within doing the EP was I was planning to call it Thought because everything come from a thought.
Right.
I have that energy. And doing research. I always connect to number, especially to 30, number 30.
It's my number that. I can go for my football jersey right now and show you. That's my number.
All right. And even now you're saying that right now I used to play in number 13 when I used to play football and I don't even remember that, but you bring back that energy when I used to go to school in Buster. I used to play number 13 jersey. But this 13, I born the 13th of February. And as a youth growing, I used to always hear them talk about 3 in 1, 1 in 3, and all of them things there. But don't overstand it.
Right.
So I was just going around simply as myself, just do some research, and I realized that all the multiple of 3, 6, and 9, when reduced to a singular digit, it will always become 3, 6, or 9. And when I realized that, it's like everything start come to I and I start realize I am the 1 in the 3 and 3 in the 1. And that is the ultimate. That's why we didn't need in a Christianity them call it the Trinity. You understand me? I said that is the Trinity. And I start the more research on it, and I realized that 3 is actually 6, and 3 is actually 9, because it is just multiplying itself and tripling itself. You understand me? I'm coming from.
Right.
I realized that 3 is actually the first number. Out of in every one thing you have 3 within it, and it's like signals start going off everywhere in my heaven. It's like I realized that 3, 6, and 9 is the spiritual numbers of the universe. You understand me? And when I realized that, I'm like this is the best thing to call this album, because what I'm looking for is really to connect with people and the highest level. You understand me? So it's like, yeah, man. So it's like this album is, I'm still learning. I still see myself learning about 3, 6, and 9. But why not give it to the people, make all I will learn at the same time? You understand me? And even can learn from the people and likewise.
Got you. You did the EP Congo Bongo last year. Last year this time.
Yeah, I mean,
well, actually no. last year this time we met
About
in person.
about 2 years,
Right.
about 2 years.
Yeah, the EP was out before that, but it just didn't reach us over here. Well, not all of us. And we met, and it's kind of funny, although it's not by chance. This morning on social media, I got a reminder of some memories.
Yeah.
And I reposted those memories because it reminded me of a time when we could interact out in public in large groups and such. And it was one such large group that we met.
Yeah.
And
the Taste of the Island.
Taste the Island's media launch.
Media launch, yeah.
And you performed Congo Bongo there. And we met that night, that evening. And the connection was made from there, and it lasted. It continued. It remained. Right. And in the reminder, when I posted the memory, there was our picture as one of the firsts in there. And I was like, look at that. And
tonight we having the
right.
His energy, his energy. That's what I'm even saying. Is like within Earth, that's the same vibration with 3, 6, and 9.
Right.
Will always, it's a pattern that keep on showing up. It's like the truth.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like within even eye and the eye, within the time, the elements even to see that we meet with last year, them time, and to see that now we're doing an interview today, and you see that a picture today, everything is ideal. You know what I mean? And I still see it as a connection within 3, 6, and 9, because 3, 6, and 9, you can find it within time, you can find it within anything, music, within any element, the camera, within any element that you think of. You know what I mean?
You can find it in today's date.
24 hours within a day, you know what I mean? Why 60 seconds for a minute? So it's like all of these things connect back us to what you're even saying. You understand what I say? To even have us here right now, it's time.
Yeah, on the 6th of April.
You know, so I not even realize what I'm going. Today the 6th, because this pandemic come like...
Yes. Yes, brethren. Today is the 6th.
And these things don't plan.
No.
These things don't plan. So we have to pay attention to all of these numbers, you know? To all of these numbers. And honestly, from them time, I've been doing music like... I would have said all of my life. I grew up singing at church, and you know what I mean? I sing myself before. We didn't even know it, so we are going to take it this far. And music connect I with a lot of hopeful, wonderful people. And more time it bring us some people who we not even want to connect with either.
Right,
you understand me?
Right.
But I'm saying that to see where music is right now, where it's like, it's live streaming, no one can even connect. It show us, it show even the power of people and the power of unity. Because right now I still see we can use this time to unite amongst ourselves, you know what I mean? And that is always our problem, you know. We need to find a way of unite, because something like this, we shouldn't be so much panic. I think we need information, because a man without information, I got panic, but a man with information, you know, move different, you know?
Right. And that's the only thing about it, is just that people don't know.
Yes, I.
So, all right, we in this situation now, and we're making the most of it. You have, from the EP, you have Congo Bongo Empress, and Truth was on that EP. Or did you release Truth as a single? I'm trying to remember now.
Those songs, Congo Bongo The only song was on the EP was Congo Bongo.
Right.
Shoot was released as a single.
As a single. And Empress was released as a single also. Yes.
And also I Got Love.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, tell us the inspiration behind, because with my post for tonight's show.
Boy, I love that. Before you say anything right now, Mr. I love the post, but I look on you and I say, Kevin Stewart meds, you know.
But it's how I receive it. You know, I look at your track list and I'm like, but did he plan this? Is this a part of the message that he had for everybody? How, the titles of the tracks that you have on that album, did the songs come to you back to back to back? Did those experiences happen just as they are laid out in the album? Talk to me about the tracks on the album.
Right. The tracks on the album. These are some of the tracks, like songs like, as I said before, Congo Bongo, Empress, I Got Love, Truth. Those tracks were already released already.
Right.
And those were tracks like even Truth. Truth was one of the latest tracks that released, but Truth was a song that I recorded probably about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So those were some songs where I was working on. Some songs where I was just working on. But I think I'm an artist who creates songs of a concept. It's like building a house, and you know, so you have the map. You have, you know, so yes, this is the type house you're gonna build and all of them things there. It's like when you listen to song like even Time to Advance. You know what I mean? It's a concept.
Right.
You know, that story. So I see myself as a storyteller. So that's why the title of the song will come out like that. You know what I mean? Because it is a story, and the concept, the name of the story of the connect.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it is some of the time too. When even I and I do some things, I definitely have a mission and have a goal that I'm going for. But when it come out, it's like I have somebody like the Most High. It have nothing to even do with I and I. You know, I was leading by the Most High himself.
Right. You're just a vessel.
Yeah, I'm just the vessel that doing it. Honestly.
No man,
honestly,
I understand. You know, believe me.
Because I and I never have like to say a big team or is I and I create that the playlist to say, yo, Time to Advance a number one and Umbla. You know what I mean? It's like I listen to them and know, say, yo, it can go work that way.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So the layout of the album, that was all you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Definitely management, you know.
Yeah.
It's always teamwork, you know. So even though I and I gotta say, yo, do that, we still have always have certain people where, you know, reach out to and all this sound. It's good. So I still have them as a teamwork, you know.
You have your support.
Yeah.
You know, no man is an island. So yeah, you get to definitely have to have your support.
Definitely.
So walk us through take us through the journey of building 369, because each track, we know about Congo Bongo, Empress. Well, most of us. There are some people who are listening to you for the first time, so they don't really know those tracks. And more recently, they've heard Truth a lot. I've played Truth quite a bit because of the shows that I've been doing. And yeah, man. And it fits.
I mean, these songs are very, 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 I would have said very interested in. For the ones who just, I get to hear I and I greetings again, blessed love. You know what I mean? My music, if you know I and I, if you know JahDon, I think you would know I understand what I'm saying, like exactly when I say it. You know what I mean? Because all my music are reality. Is like one of the time I was playing a song for one of my uncle, and I see the man start like water start run out of eyes, and that me I wonder why am I crying? You
Oh,
know?
sprain brain.
And no, no man, not this, not the spread mama. And next, and when I spread mama, brother,
Oh,
and
gotcha,
it's
gotcha.
like, me I wonder why, but I hear the man I tell when I'm bridging say, yo, what the man is saying at the song a reality, what the man is saying a reality, so that touch him. So I'm saying that to say that this album is my life. Like the producer who produced, I'm gonna go back a time to advance. The producer who produced Time to Advance is a youth who I would have said I'm the part of the energy we create him to even start saying want to produce, cause the music done.
Right.
He used to just see me as a person who do music, and he might say, yo, JahDon, if me have to go learn this to do it, to help you, me I go do it. You know what I mean? It's like, and when if me send me over a million rhythm and none of them never work, and when he send me this one, me I say, yes, this one, we have to advance on this one. You know what I mean? So
Right,
it's
right.
like, it's like the energy and the mindset that you have bring out all the way within you as a person. You understand what I say? So the mindset that I have, I have the mindset of humble. When I get humble rhythm, I get that rhythm, and I said Bacchus Entertainment, Francine, this is a hit. This rhythm is a hit. You know what I mean? Because the energy that I'm getting, because that is the next thing to, It's the instrument that we're working on an artist,
Yeah.
giving out vibration, energy.
Right.
And likewise, you as the artist, you understand? So if your vessel is not clean and your meditation is not clean, what kind of vibration are you going to give out?
Right.
You understand me? I say, so it's like the vibration of the rhythm, I not even know the name of the rhythm there. Humble, we have to go start call it right now. The vibration of humble instrumental. When I hear that rhythm, is like I could hear the wailing in I and I to do a song like that. You know what I mean? Truth was one of them songs there where I go through a situation and I say, say me I go burn a fire. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? True was one of them real life story there. And not even all right. The first time I claim to say I signed a label or sign my deal, a contract.
Our contract, yeah.
Yeah, with a person, and they try to screw me over, and you know what I mean.
Right, right.
So it's like I have that person as a brother, as a friend, as close to me, cause so that's where I get the energy from to do truth. You know what I mean? So truth need no defense. You know what I mean? So all of these was the mindset where I'm at in that period of time. You know what I mean? Because even right now at this state, probably a person would have to hear that and supposed to be like whole heap of song and all them things there. But I don't really work like that. You know, I work with the energy and the flow. You know what I mean? So
Right.
today you hear me do a love song, Congo Bongo Empress.
Right.
The reason for doing Congo Bongo Empress it was I do Congo Bongo, everybody like, where's the follow up? Where's the follow up?
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
you know what I mean? Everybody's like, where's the follow up? And everyone was looking for a follow up similar to Congo Bongo.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when everyone hear the follow up is like, yo, this a bad and Congo bongo, you know.
Yeah.
And I say, yo, yeah, I get worried for that, man. A lot of people tell me, say, Bongo Bongo Empress, a bigger song. You know what I mean? So I just give thanks to all the glory and the blessing and the honest energy from everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
people tell me that truth is my biggest song.
Let me tell you what truth did for me. You see how you said you were going through something.
Mm-hmm.
Round about the time when you sent me truth, I was going through something.
Natural.
And I heard the song and I was like, this guy is peeping through the windows of my mind. And I didn't call you about it, but I said to myself, self, you need to give JahDon a call, you know.
Yeah, give my
Because,
page. Give my page.
yeah, because something is up.
That's why I tell you about the energy just now, the energy, the vibration, the frequency, all of us on this earth
Mm-hmm.
go feed off of that energy, you know.
Oh, yes. And
Me and you don't have to talk, you know. Me and you don't have to talk to see you know what I and I got through,
there you
or I
go.
and I know you going too forward, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's within the energy, and I think, as I said, now it's that time to we start use that powers there. The powers there, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. But finish
Yeah,
the head, I say.
yeah. So, yeah, back to my little thing. So, I thought, I really need to give JahDon a link. But I kept playing the song and playing the song. And I would, I started doing some shows that I needed to play the song even more
Yes,
because
sir.
now I started addressing some issues of wrongful incarceration.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to be playing the song because it fit. And I'd go through my musical therapy, and it's like it had to be in there
Yes,
because,
sir. I think that song fit for everything.
yeah,
Everything within a man telling lies. It's gonna definitely cross. And
yeah,
that is the beauty of music, you know. That is the beauty of music, and how you choose to do music, you know. If you choose to do one-sided music that gonna only connect to you or just couple people, or you're gonna do universal music, and that is what truth is, you know what I mean?
yes, yeah. And so between my personal experience with what I was dealing with and the topics, the issues that I was addressing, it just fit right in there, and it really was the icing on the cake because you got the material, and in order to, how you'd work out, and then
Mm-hmm.
you'd take some time to cool down and meditate and think of, all right, you can relate to this, others will relate to other sports, but you and I can relate to playing football. What
Play football, let's start.
over here them will call soccer.
Yeah, man.
And we'll go through training, and we'll run drills, and we'll run plays, and we'll play these practice matches or these pickup games in training. And when we're done, we'd sit down and we'd go over that move, that play, that goal, that foul. We'd,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd do it in a moment of either some easy music or a moment of silence where you just still. That has that been my musical therapy, and
Give thanks, you know.
that I use that as the icing. I use that as that medium to for people to take what they had gotten and just think on it a little bit.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
words of that song just really helped to drive that point home. It drove some things home for me.
Yes, thanks. And that's what you want, because if
Yes.
you have a Christmas song and bring something to the people, if it don't make any sense to you, if it not connect to you, it don't even make any sense to bring it to the people.
Right.
It
And
honestly don't even make any sense.
and as I listen to this album, I hear those things coming out because as I listen to the words, I can associate it with a point in time when something was going on, or a point in time and an experience,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
whether
Because
positive or negative.
I try to make this album, as they say, is either positive or negative. I try to make this album as real as possible, you know what I mean?
Right.
Down to earth, as we
Right.
would
Right.
have said with Jamaica, And I'm the type of artist where I think, even though if there isn't a reason right now, I don't see myself as the best reasoner. But you see, if I could take all of this and say, yo, me have to create a song to talk about this, I see myself, that is the way that I express myself the best. And I mean,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. But
within my music, that's how I express I and I. So,
I don't know if you realize, I think every time that we get together and we have dialogue, it is always a moment in there. Or, well, there are a few moments in there where we would have stop and go, but that is exactly how I feel about that topic. You remember when you remember when we had that discussion at the garden?
yeah.
They were having the reggae music um, discussion inside the garden, and we were out on the patio. Where although we met shortly before that, we didn't get a chance to really have a reasoning.
Reason, yeah.
And I remember Destiny being there too.
Right,
And
right.
the level of reasoning, it was just, I left there just feeling encouraged and uplifted and re energized just from
I,
our
and
conversation.
I want,
Well, our
and I
true
want to tell the
conversation.
I want to tell the eye it was the same energy. Likewise, with the eyes, like whenever I connect with the eye, them I want to say, you see, I don't know for anybody else or every other else, but I can only talk to I and myself. But
Right.
you see, the little small industry within Florida, I respect the item.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They are them doing a great, 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 great work. You understand me, answer? Because the time that we're in right now and the people them, you guys, honestly, to me, is freeing consciousness, on any level you guys freeing it, and it don't have to be the highest or lowest to anybody else. But to me, I see the idea of freeing consciousness. That's why we could have even meet there talking about what? What people were there talking about? The same thing will even happen right now. You understand what I say?
Right, right,
On
right.
different levels. So it's like all of these things, as I said before, was RDN, and to bring to reach to even know what I and I could I even do this album and reach back here, reasoning with the identity.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand me?
yeah.
Yeah, man, all of these things is definitely RDN, and we have to pay attention. We definitely have to pay attention to the calling, or to whatever it may be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because from them time there, I learned so much from just being able to come here forward, and you know what I mean, express myself. Within
Right.
everything I learned so much. I learned so much, so much, man, so much.
One of the songs that partly I have a connection with. And I say partly because I've never had the experience per se. Spliff.
I'm glad that you touched that, you know, because when I say I and I learned so much, and you guys, I'm going to tell you, say, you guys involved in a I and I career, in a that, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Because even G. Cole, Spliff, I mentioned G. Cole name Spliff after Spliff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And
Because
TC.
the homegrown, I said homegrown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like a family, man. It's a family, and that song Spliff. You want to see the craziest thing about it, the energy that created even Spliff. You want to see it was a person who would drink liquor very hard, keep on bothering I tell I said to stop smoke. And
Hey, go on.
this man will drink off the whole bar.
Right.
Trust me. And every time he see me with that my little spliff in my hand, me not drink nothing, and he always have a problem with my spliff. So it's like that's where the inspiration come forward from. You know what I mean?
Right,
From
right.
me, I show me, you know, I just spliff after spliff after spliff, brother. You drink your beer after beer after beer. I don't have any problem with that. Spliff after spliff for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And whereas, and that's why I say I can, in part, I cannot relate, but I can relate.
Mm-hmm.
Or the message, yeah. But I've never had a spliff. No, I won't say that.
I'm gonna make some tea for you, man.
Listen, Senan.
Make
No,
some tea for you.
I won't say that I haven't been around it. I won't
Yeah.
say that I haven't basked in the aroma of it. No, serious talk, you know. I've told this story before. When I was growing up, the church that I went to, the Salvation Army sat right there in North Parade, downtown Kingston. And Chancery Lane was on the other side of the wall that I sat with my back to that wall in the band.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a window that was right over my head. Outside that window was whose record store was that? Joe Gibbs. That was Joe Gibbs on Chancery Lane. And they would play music. So as the releases came out, I would know because I'm in church and they're playing the music.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I often thought that the elders in the church would be looking at me.
And I church and they listen to reggae music.
Well, the music is playing. I'm a musician. I cannot not listen. What am I going to do? I am a Jamaican in Jamaica with reggae music. What am I going to do? No. So
music is life, man.
Yeah, it's life. But also, there would also be the guys outside smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And as they smoke, it would come in through the window. And down on me was blowing the fan. So, by way of second hand, I got to bask in the ambience of in the essence. You know? But I've never held a spliff.
I mean, and that's why it is actually more important to you than even me. It's more better for you because you never have it before.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And in every one of us, we have THC receptor.
We have cannabinoid receptors. Yes, we do.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah, man, we have it, man.
I was telling somebody recently, just this past weekend, I was in dialogue with somebody, and they were talking about, and I said, listen, if we didn't have cannabinoid receptors, then medical marijuana wouldn't be such a big hit. It is because
Right
we
now,
naturally assimilate the product and put
nah,
it
man,
to
that is no
use.
big hit, man. Medical marijuana is no big hit, man.
But hold on,
It,
no, it's a big hit in this country, No feel no way,
I want to hear him. Me I listen one artist for the Queen, and Mayor Queen said all him here is one bag of Queen say here one bag of rare. That's a rare, man.
No, man, because
I
what?
understand you say when you say it's a
Yeah,
hit, I
yeah.
understand when you say it's a hit
But
because they find a way how to manipulate it. So them
well,
definitely gonna
the
promote it
the
and make it a hit.
the cannabinoids that you get, and you,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not the pure stuff, but you're getting some of the benefits nonetheless. And so, just like how you said, you're going to get some tea for me, I'll gladly have it.
Trust me, man.
Gladly.
Trust me.
I was just
And
responding to
honestly,
Marlon real quick.
even though I smoke the herbs, I honestly think it's better to steam it or take it in that form or drink it in the
Well,
tea. And
in reality, that is the better
mm-hmm.
form in drinking it,
Yeah,
because what happens when you burn it, that is when you get the other byproducts
yes,
that some people don't relate to very well at all.
no,
But
no,
to get the best benefits of it is when you ingest it, whether you steam it a little bit and eat it, or you make the tea and you drink it. Best ways. Best ways. And funny enough, I did a show on it.
yes, I.
Oh, yes. I made sure to dig up some information and I presented the information on it. It is when you burn the marijuana that it burns and gives off the THCs that reactive when you burn it.
Okay, that's why
So
I said the best you steam it.
yeah, it's different when you're drinking it. Even when you bake it, it's it's not as bad as burning it.
And I wouldn't say it's bad either, but
Yeah.
you have been ways to do things.
Well, yeah.
I think what is bad is the artificial, the one that they're making right now. I think that is bad.
Because of the industrialization, the chemical
Yes, man.
processes
Like
that are involved. But
GMO, like simple GMO, anything is
like
GMO is
yeah.
not good.
But when you
You know what I mean?
when you grow the good real stuff, you pull it from the ground, anything in its natural form or closest to its natural form is always best.
Yes, right. It basically like any other herb in your garden.
Yeah.
You know, it's no
Yes.
different.
Yes. And that's one of the reasons I believe people are waiting with bated breath for more of the product to come out of Jamaica.
Yes, right. Yes,
Because
right.
we
But
have some of the best
that is the
ground.
next. That is the next story again. Because honestly, in my overstanding, I say the one them will get the punish and go through all of the years of suffering for that beautiful plant. They are the
Yeah.
one them right now I see like on the back end of everything, you know what I mean? And some man will just have some money just come in and you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
within
I know.
everything
Yeah.
it don't even make any sense when you check back the level. It don't even make no sense. Because if it now benefit the people, like it don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it don't make any sense, you know.
Now, in the going back to the album,
Sorry.
Bastard Children.
Bastard children.
Just
Bastard
just
children,
the
no.
title alone Make you stop dead in your tracks and go, wait.
Bastard Children. All right, that song Bastard Children. I think that song voice probably about 5 years. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, but that song never released. I never released that song.
Who's Rasheen?
I have that. I'm getting right there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Russian PSP is a youth man that live in Canada right now.
Yeah.
But he's a Jamaican who come from the same community as I and I, Canaanite. You know what I mean? Me and him, little brother used to go to school together. He's a couple of years older than me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So when him go to Canada and him hear me at the music, it's like him surprised to know, say, yo, little dandy the music, you know what I mean? So come back from Canada and say, yo, definitely him do the same thing. And when me hear him sing me, I say, whoa, like, it surprised me likewise.
Yeah.
You know, so we was just two talented youth on a mission, you know what I mean? And one day, Russian PSP is a youth where him grow with, him have a mother who live in, and him father, him used to live with him father in Canada. I and I grew up with my mom. My father passed off when I was 3.
Right.
So it's like, one day at my house, Russian PSP come short me and tell me, say, get a rhythm. Want me and him to do a song, like out of the blues.
Mm.
And him come to me, and when him come to me, him start sing the chorus. And when him start sing the chorus, me do the 2 verse, like, me just start sing the 2 verse out of nowhere. And Russian say, yo, do that again. Because I think that song very connect to both of us in a different way. You understand me? Because
Right.
I and I don't have a father. So I and I, everything where I and I say within that song, I not only just saying it, it's like I live it.
Right.
Within the next song, when I and I say, Daddy, I know you are hearing me. You know what I mean? It's like we're sending a message to some of these fathers out there more time where them only want to try to use just money or, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like we have to show them say it's not all about money. Sometimes we just want show we say you really care. Because giving a man money more time that not showing say them care. You know? So
Right.
that song was, trust me, that song was a really life story, man. It can't get any realer, man. Can't get any realer.
But the 2 different ways that you're coming at it from, when you say, Daddy, I know you hear me. One, you talk about the ones that their fathers, like yourself, had passed on, that transitioned.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's the ones who their father is still here,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not around.
All right.
And I'm like, wow.
It's like me saying at this song, you know. Mama ball at the pain when she feel. Pain when she feel. No time she cry. Still water run dry, but she work hard, she never stop try. Mommy, you are real man. See the pain when you feel, man. You do a good job. You are my mama and my dad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're giving mama the crown, you know, because mama do what she's supposed to do, you know, but it's like, not saying that it's every father, but sometimes you have some father where them try to use, as I say, just because, and we understand that some of the time is the system, you know, because the system creates the energy where you go work, come in, you make sure say the woman have money to take care of, buy food,
right.
School, everything. But you don't really have no time for that. But we have to make time, because some of the time you give the youth them everything and them still feel left out. Them still feel like
you give them everything, but yet still you give them nothing.
nothing. You know what I mean? And that was the picture where would I try to paint with that song, you know, to
Right,
get
right.
the father, not to even get them to say, yo, you might try burn a fire for me, but no, to get them to overstand, you know, say, spend little time with the youth, them, and it never too late, because you always have parents, you know, when you picking them big and old, you know, you always have parents, you know what I mean? Like my mother told me, say, there's always been little baby. I went
Right.
to me old man.
Right,
You know what
right,
I mean?
right.
So it's like never too late to mend all those energy wedded, you know?
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
know
man,
that
never
I
too
know
late.
that for a fact because I grew up without my father being there. And I lived to be at the point where my father came and lived with me before he transitioned at one point.
Same,
So
same,
yeah.
because some of the time it go the other way around, you know, because I try to tell people, and not even tell people, but I try to even do it for myself. Whenever I see that whenever a person do something, we always trying to do them back the same thing, not
Yeah.
remembering that you don't like that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand? So you could have pre in yourself and say, yo, daddy never did this for me, so him can't come here so right now. And that is one of the things them I say is like that do back there. Everybody want to do back what a person do to them. But we
Right,
have to
right.
know say not even be the bigger person, but be the truth. Be the truth, be the light, you know?
Mm.
Yeah man, be
So
the truth, man. You have to make a person see themselves. With
and
it not doing try to do back but doing the right thing, you know?
which one came after Bastard Children? I Got Love or We Grew?
I think it's I got love. Hold on, let me really check. I told me not even come out. I'm not even looking at these things anymore.
And when I say which one came first, it's really not specifically on the track listing, but as
Oh,
when
okay.
it came to you, if you can
Um,
recall, which one came
and
first?
I got and I think if I said Bastard Children Vice 5 year now, I got love probably Vice about 6 years then. I do I
Mm,
got love. I do I got love before I do any adult song. You
okay,
know what I mean? And I Got Love was one of them songs that I think I Got Love released probably about 2 or 3 years, probably 3 years now. But
okay.
it was record from them time, but it was one of them songs that were I never really want to release that song.
Mm,
I
I get
believe
you.
in that song so much. I never say I believe I sang so much. I Got Love was one of them songs that I believe in so much that I never did really ready to release it. I always
You didn't
telling
want to
myself,
let it go.
no, I never do want to let go.
Yeah, I know that.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you want to
So
hold on to something because you have that connection with it. You have that it you don't want to lose the effect that it had on you. And when you share it with everybody else like, oh, it's like almost like they taint it for
and
you.
to be honest, one of the reasons why I never did want to release that song is because of the business reason.
Mm.
Because some of the time, a lot of artists have great material and don't release it because them sign a deal and them are pre the rights to the song and all of these things. So I did a pre all of them things there. You know what I mean? I did want to own certain things. So me that all one of them songs me that all have fun. I say, yo, no man now get this a master, you know. Me want this a one of the
Okay,
signature.
I got you. I
So
got you.
yeah, you know what I mean? So I work towards it and till it come where I release it on my own label, Look at our entertainment.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah,
And then
yeah.
we grow.
We grow in. record within to finish up the album. We Grow was one of those songs. Was We Grow was actually a song that I record on a compilation for Brown Bass Music. Was them supposed to put it out January, and me tell Brown Bass say, yo, this I go for my album. And he just say, I write everything I say, and it end up, it just go on my album, you know?
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I want people to get an understanding of this album, and where it is coming from.
Yeah,
And
man.
when they hear the stories behind the tracks, they'll definitely get more of a connection, because I have more of a connection.
It's done.
And whereas we're not going through the track list as it is listed on the album itself, people will get an understanding or an overstanding
Mm-hmm.
of where you are coming from with 369. When they hear the name, they go, oh, you know what? His mindset was this when it comes to this name. And now I can see how the story unfolds as you listen track by track by
Yeah,
track.
because it wasn't one of them albums there where me come up with a name and say, all right, this me I go sing about 3, 6, and 9. It was more of a spiritual journey. It was like I was on a journey doing some music, and it reached to that point in time when me say, all right, I'm ready for my album. And
Right.
I have a couple songs when me say yes for them songs I work with, and just do some more
Right.
to back up that. But saying that everything just come to me, everything was just fall in place. All I have was the mindset, the idea. You know what I mean? Because the artists like you even said, I and I to do something like this. I don't have the big label, the big nothing.
Right.
Back in I and I to say, yo, make sure say you guys through that these video doing everything coming up like it's a natural grassroots thing. You know what I mean? So it's like all of this was it's farming line for itself. You know what I mean? Everything just come in line. And
Right.
trust me, when I look at everything, it's like I have to say, whoa. It's like that's why I tell every artist, and not even only artists, everyone, is all you have to do. All you have to do is just find what you're good at and just keep on working
Just
on it.
working
And
on that.
you will
Yeah.
frighten. You will frighten where you reach. You know what I mean? Because I and I never did have the money to say, yo, me I go do that album. Yeah. Or it was just a mindset, you know, to work on something. Keep on outdo my own self then.
Yeah, well,
Put it
we
that
we
way.
have to
You know what I
grow.
mean?
We have to grow.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And
Just today, I was in dialogue with a guy. Never met the guy before. We got to talking, and one of the things that I've been saying a lot is, if you're not learning, you're not changing, and if you're not changing, you're stagnant,
not there.
and if you're
Not learning.
stagnant, you're dead.
Yes.
Anything that is
No
stagnant is
life.
dead. Stagnant water.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah,
no
stagnant
life
water.
not going through it.
Exactly. You ever notice how pungent stagnant water tends to be? It stinks.
Mm-hmm.
And when you apply that to us as beings,
It's the same element. It's energy,
yeah,
vibration. It don't really matter what form it's gonna always produce the same result, you know?
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's vibration. Truth.
And you know the funny thing, This guy turned out to be a motivational speaker. At the end of the dialogue, when we were parting ways, he said, let me tell you what I do. I'm a motivational speaker. And in my head, I figured it had to be one of three things. Either he's a social worker, a pastor, or a motivational speaker. He's a motivational speaker. And even in that dialogue, there was growth.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got to share something with each other. So now we know a little bit more about each other. And what we knew was kind of reinforced. So it's just like playing a video game. When you feed the character certain elements, they level up. And it's the same thing, the reinforcement, the dialogue, and we level up.
Mm-hmm.
And we leave feeling good. And I see the levels. I see listening through, talking to you now about the album and reflecting on listening to it. I can see it. I can experience it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
It's an overstanding,
Yeah, man.
It's an overstanding, and I really give thanks. So I can even put it in words for the eye to even overstand.
Yeah, man. Listen, you only did what you were required to do at the time.
Yeah.
Like you said, you were given the rhythm tracks, and it came to you. Like, time to advance. You heard the rhythm. Now, all of the songs on this album, were they written to music that you were given, to tracks that you were given, or did you write some of them and then put the music to them?
Not all of them. Not all of them. Spliff after spliff was tailor made. The rhythm was tailor made for it.
Okay.
I think which other song again? Probably it was only spliff after spliff, and but hear what with some of these songs, I maybe get the rhythm
right
and get the inspiration, but I don't always listen to the rhythm to like. I just need the, as I say, music is like building a house. So it's like, as long as you know where the foundation, as long as you set the foundation, everything just go up. You know what I mean? So as long as I set the foundation, I don't even need the rhythm anymore. And sometimes I don't even need the rhythm to even set that foundation. So some of these, all of these songs, trust me, they are so unique in their own way, mystical. You know what I mean? Cause you have songs where you will just get a rhythm, and the producer say, "Yo, and next week you want to put out this project," and you have to just tomorrow in a studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just today and tomorrow you have to record that song. So
if you're not ready, you need to get ready.
You have to be ready.
Right.
You have to be ready. Always be ready. You know what I mean? So it's like on this album, I think Slip After Slip was the only song was tailor made, but the rest of the song them it was on and off. Like I get inspiration from the rhythm, and when I in my own elements, in my own vibes, I work on them. So it was on and off.
Right.
You know? Music, instruments, without instruments, on and off.
How you feel about being called the next messenger in reggae music?
How I feel?
Because
Because the messenger in reggae music, that's a big thing. That's why I don't look at that as nothing
you don't take it
simple, you know.
lightly. Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I honestly don't, because honestly, the day when I get the write up,
Yeah.
I perform at Emancipation Park at Reggae Wednesday,
Mm.
and that the same day I meet Luciana, the messenger,
Mm.
and when I come off stage, the messenger say, I see what you're doing. I love your performance. Keep it up." So it's like
Nice.
it was very mystical to see that I get a write up like that and end up meet the messenger. You know what I mean?
Right.
As I said before, none of this is coincidence. All of this is ordained, and it is the work that I and I put in can even have reached here. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right.
It's all the work. It's all the work. It's all the work, man. And it just show I and I say have so much more work to be done. And it show I that the work that I already do already, it is preached love
Yeah.
by the right people.
Yeah. Because it's reaching. It's reaching out.
Yes, I. Yeah, man.
But
Yeah, man.
so when you saw that part of the write up being just the mere fact that the words the messenger was right there amongst words that included your name. First emotion.
Well, how to put it now? First emotion. Just a look on the little youth from Canaanite tonight paper. Just a look on the little. Just a look on the little.
How many times you
Honestly,
look at the same article?
I actually went out to get the paper and couldn't get it. I only get two paper. I wanted to buy off every one of them. Come here, so you I need these papers. You know what I mean? But when I just see it, I was just looking at. I said, look at my mother's son, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Canaanites, you know, 'cause it's like people always try to say nothing good don't come from the ghetto, and every time I see something within the papers from the ghetto is normally a death. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So to see I and I reach this far, it's just a winning all the way around, you know?
Mm.
A winning all the way around now.
I think 572 in the steel part have it right, you know. Humble. Humble, humble, humble. I think 572 have it right. Those of you listening in and want to chime in, and you still have an opportunity. You can give a quick call 773-789 stew 773-789-7839, or you can jump into the stew pot on kevinstew.com. Others call it a chat room. We're very fancy over here. We call it the stew pot. It's where we keep things bubbling. It's an interactive portal right there on kevinstew.com. Yeah, and you don't have to worry. It's a judgment-free zone. So you share your opinions. Nobody's gonna judge you for it. We
No,
don't
it's
we
all
don't do that
opinion,
around
you
here.
know? That's how we learn, you know? That's
There
how
you
we
go.
learn, you know?
There you go.
With each other opinion, we can grow, you know?
Right.
Sometimes, uh, like, if you don't look in the mirror, you know, you don't see yourself, you know. But a
Mm.
person that around you always seeing
Yeah.
you, you know what I mean? I hear a person say, an artist said that when I'm when I'm when I'm not even downfall, but something I wish for is that it never gets the same self life perform, and it's like, whoa. When I think about that, it's like, yeah, I watch all of the video them and see back I and I self, but you will never see yourself. You know what I mean? So it's always good to can listen and from different one. You know, you always
Yeah.
will learn. There's something there to learn. You know.
And of course, it takes us now to this track, Humble. Because we've talked about Congo Bongo and Congo Bongo Impress, and if anybody didn't hear about those tracks, I suggest you pull up the JahDon show that's in the archive
Yes, sir.
and check that out. Go to kevinstew.com, go in the archive and look for the JahDon show that happened. Oh, I don't even remember what date now, but it's there. It's there. um,
I mean,
Humble.
Congo Bongo still can refresh the one's mind. I mean, Congo Bongo is simple. Congo Bongo is just a next be a Jada's life again, where you know what I mean. A empress one tell I and I say she never see herself talking to a Rasta man,
Mm-hmm.
and from that it just give I and I the concept. You know what I mean, and
Right.
within even that concept, when I even listen back, even that song, it even bigger than where I and I thought it was. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? 'Cause I see that song tackling prejudice. I see that
Yep.
song tackling self.
Classism.
You understand what I say? So that I mean music, and that's why I love music. You know, that's why I love music, because let's go to even humble. No, that you asked I and I about
Yeah.
humble. As I said before, I never have the concept of say yes, I and I about build a song called Humble, or the name of even the song Humble. And when I do that song, I couldn't find a name to call the song. And I say, what me I gonna call this song?
Really.
What me I gonna call this song? Yeah. I never create that song and say, yo, a humble me I gonna call it. It was the vibration of the essence of the instrument. When I get the instrument, as I said, I said to my manager, this is it. Before I even say a word on it, I said, this is it.
Mm.
Because the energy that I and I was getting forward from the instrument, it's like all of these things just come out of I and I. It's like, that's why I say, you know, it's like my music, some of the time, is like my music. It's like, not even I and I write them. Me
Yeah.
just I sing them. Me just I sing them. Cause when me know about it, one of my brother, my bigger brother here, humbly man, say, yo, a whole heap of research I do to do this as a you know. And it's like me say, John, you know.
Which research
Me
that?
say, no, but him right. Him right, because my whole life, my mindset, or I think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not, I think it's out of the norm. When last year artists attack about things like this, when me attack with him humble. You understand me? I say it's
Yeah. Yeah.
revolutionary. It have it's like awakening the people and say, yo, remember, remember, say something they run us are going. Exactly like what even are going right now. It's like biochemical warfare against the people, and we just humble, we just calm, we just and not even, we're not even humble. We come like a lamb to slaughter. It's like we're ready to slaughter. Anything happen, it's like, you know what I mean. So we need to find back ourselves. I know, so yo, we never did just reach around here,
Yeah.
so whenever they come on here, so even though our people was the first one them to chat them lana, but most of we come on here by force. So all of these things that we see happen right now is the same plan. Where did that happen from them time there? You know, so humble is one of them songs the way it's just I tell them people say, yo, let me people be free. You know, leave me people alone. You know, a full time now.
How old
Full time
is
now.
Humble?
I will not, humble is as old as the album.
So
Brand new, fresh.
it's one of the newest tracks that you have.
Yeah, man. Humble, fresh. Spliff after spliff, fresh. Time to advance, fresh.
Wow. Yo.
That's why I tell you, say it's like music. Sometimes you have a song where you work on for a week or a year, and sometimes you have a song where you just work it is a what. Cause Humble was one of them songs that where it was just a one time what, and it done and ready to go to studio.
How is it that you get a rhythm and you hear it and you're in that moment, you're in that you get that inspiration and you start adding lyrics to the track. How you remember them?
I'm glad you asked me how I remember them, cause I don't write music, you know.
So
I honestly don't write it
how
down on a piece of paper. It's like I'm I remember. I don't know. I remember them, but I do. I do. I do. I do. I think I have good memory. You know.
if you don't write down your lyrics, then
No,
you would
I
have
don't.
to have good memory.
I think so. And I don't remember everything neither, because some of the time come up with stuff. But I think that's why, because I tried before to even do. Where I'm on that say a gun song. You know, I remember them sitting there.
Really.
Can't remember them sitting there. It's like.
So you might actually have put some lyrics to a rhythm, and it's some gun lyrics, some bad man lyrics, but for you to reproduce it, you can't do it.
No, it's like it's stuck. Yeah, man, it's like it's stuck. It not go nowhere. It not go nowhere. You know what I mean? But whenever I speak out, as I said, truth was one of them songs the way I get the rhythm today,
Yeah.
and tomorrow I'm ready to go studio.
Without writing down lyrics.
No, no, no. It right in my head, man.
Right.
Music is actually a mantra, you know. It's a poem, you know.
Mm.
You know
But
what I mean? So
you have a lot of poetry. I know poets that they have to put their work on paper, or else.
come on, everyone have a different way of doing it. It's
Yeah.
like when I creating I and I music, I create my music with melody, and 'cause you have some artists who just write down the lyrics and they don't have no melody, no nothing. They just write down the lyrics,
Right.
and when them go in the studio, probably the engineer have to give them the melody. Or that's when you know. But I and I, when I do my music, I'm doing it with the melody, with the feeling. You know what I mean? With and I think the way how I live I and I life is I just all
Mm.
information. So it's very easy for I and I to even remember, because me not try to talk about nothing what me not know about.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I mean? So my music is very simple. If not baby, if you get the chance to listen to it, I'm go overstand it. And so I can't even explain it, and I don't even know why I do it that way or what. But I know that it is an energy, it's a feeling, you know, and
So
I true to that feeling.
when you're going to do a live performance, you
Yes,
listen to
sir.
the track list that the track list that you
Yeah, man.
plan to do.
Yeah,
Is
man.
your rehearsal where you listen to your track list so that you can remember what lyrics go with which song?
Yes.
No, I have to ask because as
Well,
I get
definitely,
it, it's your lyrics, so you'd know your lyrics. But when you're going
yeah,
to go
man.
perform it, you're not like you have
It's
anything
always
written down.
good. It's always good to do rehearsal,
Yeah.
So as an artist, you have a stage show plan out. If you're gonna do a band or is track, you
Right.
still have to do your own rehearsal amongst yourself. No, say, all right, me I go up and me I go sing time to advance first, and me I go cut it there so and bam 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 there so and you know you have to have your little thing where
Right.
you plan forward to do.
Right.
So in that regard, you have to rehearse.
Yeah.
You have to know what you said when before coming on.
But in order to remember your lyrics, because you said,
Yeah,
well, it just comes to
I
you.
wouldn't say I wouldn't say to remember. Uh, at that time, no, for that song even on your set, that song becomes a song now where it's a part of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It
You get
becomes a part of
somebody
you.
wake
So
up
it's
in the
not
middle of the
even,
night and say, Congo Bongo Impress. You just real laugh.
yeah, man, it's a part of you. It
I got
becomes a
love. You just
part of you.
real
And
laugh.
yeah, man, and I'm like, Congo, Congo Empress, and you are my African queen. It becomes a part of you. You know, it's like, I don't know where you have to go, like, remember.
Right.
No.
But
You know what I mean?
the catalog growing though. So
Trust
when
me,
you go
man.
to an event and people start calling out and say, "Yo, we want this tune and we want that tune," and then they call for that tune that wasn't a part of the set at all.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, oh, you do that now.
And
As a master.
is a song as old as I Got Love.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, too? The song them probably old to I and I know, but it's still new to the people.
Well, yeah.
Once once that song don't release to the people, it's always a new song now.
Yeah, but I get it. But I'm thinking about all the other work that you put in between the time of creating that piece to the
As
to
I
now.
said, it a come like just like even the artist who write him song. From him record it, him don't have to look back on that piece of paper no more.
Well, you know what? You're right.
Yeah, him don't have to look back on that piece of paper no more because that song becomes a part of him.
Yeah.
Him, hearing that song, him hearing himself, and as I said, a song is like a poem, it's a mantra. So as long as you can remember it, it's a cadence. You understand me? I say
Right.
it just, that's why them teach new kids to sing when they're learning, even the ABC, they teach them to sing it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because them can remember that nursery rhyme.
Right. The rhythmic pattern
Yeah,
sticks.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. So, I just realized something as reflecting on the post, and in the post I mentioned some of the tracks for this album. The first one that I mentioned was Time to Advance, and the last one I mentioned was Humble. And it's funny,
Mm-hmm.
I had plans to start the show with Time to
With,
Advance and to end it
okay,
with Humble.
with humble. Mm.
But that arrangement that I did for that post, it kind of works like how your song creation works. It just came to me at the time of
Yeah,
creating the post.
yeah.
So
It wasn't nothing planned.
no, it wasn't a plan
It,
B.
it, no, inspiration, man.
Yeah,
Work with the inspiration while it forward, you know.
tell everybody where they can get 369.
You can get it on your favorite platform. Anywhere that you listen music, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, on YouTube. You know what I mean? You can check me out on my social media platform at Instagram, JahDon369. Go on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, JahDon. And the JahDon is JAHDON. On Facebook, JahDon. Twitter, JahDon369. You know what I mean? Nah, just fine, man. JahDon, man. 369, and it pop up anywhere that you listen music.
There you go. And I want to say thanks to that that I'm grateful to, and I am figuring that this is management in the stew pot right now. There's a link to your YouTube that is in the stew pot, and there's a link to the 369 playlist that was posted in the stew pot, and it must be management. I want to say big up to management
Every time.
because you know, when you have management like your management, you're well managed.
Give thanks, man. Give thanks. It need the teamwork, because
Yeah,
none of we can do it by ourselves. We
right.
need we need that energy, and we don't just need any energy neither. We need people that you and them on the same
Mm,
vibration, in tune. So it's like within this time, sometimes we say it's hard to find, but we don't even have to search for it. It's like what them say, when the student ready, the teacher will appear. So all we have
right.
to do is just work on ourselves and be ready. Be
Yeah.
ready, be honest, and everything will come forward to you. So it's like my team right now, Backus Entertainment, Look and
Mm-hmm.
Now Entertainment, Majesty Media, is like it keep on growing, 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 and it's all hopeful people. And
Right.
I know it's not even think. I know it's because of the energy that I and I put forward. So you get back that, you know what I mean. So within music or within anything that you do, just walk good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man, walk good.
Before you cut out for the rest of the night, um, give some credit to the musicians and
The
the
producers.
producers that contributed
Uh,
to 369.
all right. Time to Advance was produced by Brico Music. Bless up yourself, Brico Music, anywhere you're there right now.
Yeah.
Humble was produced by Air Dynamic. Saddam. Big, 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 big song. You know
Mm.
what I mean? We Grow was produced by Brown Boss Music. You know what I mean? And the rest of the project was produced by Audio Track, like Congo Bongo, Truth, I Got Love, Congo Bongo Empress, Spliff After Spliff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bastard Children. So it's like, it, trust me, as some producer were right now, I'm telling the world, look out for it. If you don't know about them, check them out. They are doing great, great, great work. You know what I mean? And this album is result of the work that we all are doing. You know what I mean? And it's a team effort. So we give thanks. No, it reached at the point where it's your time as the listeners, the viewers. It's
Yeah.
your time to put out your effort right now. You know what I mean? So
Right. Right.
give thanks.
Um, did you intentionally choose to work with these producers for these tracks? It just so happens that these were the ones that gave you the rhythms, and this is the product from them giving you the rhythm.
All right. These producers, like Audio Track, was a producer who I grow with, in a sense.
Yeah.
That was the first studio I think that I go inside of and do. I go in different studio, but that was the first studio I go inside. I would do a song where play on a radio then.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? And we grow. I grow with other tracks, but as I said, in Time to Advance, it was a youth who was in my community, never used to do music, but started to
Started
do
to do it.
music
Yeah. And reach out to you.
yeah,
Right.
because yeah. You know what I mean? And We Grow is a song where is a producer, well, is a youth, me and him used to go to the same school. You know what I mean? Him reach out to me likewise and say, "Map a rhythm," man. You know, it worked. So it was just some people who reach out likewise, but it still was close people around I and I. It wasn't like the guy and the rabbit, you know?
But how interesting is it? The ones that there are messages in all of these songs on the album. All of the tracks have messages in them. But there's another message coming out of the connection that you have with the producers that you've been working with. Because each of them have a little story. And the track that comes out, if you were to connect them with the story, it might
Probably
even
that
surprise you. Because you mentioned We Grow, and you mentioned somebody that you grow with. You mentioned Time to Advance, and it is somebody that didn't used to produce music, but then got into it and reached out to you. And all right, we're moving on to other things. So, if you even look deeper into the connection and what came out of that connection, it might even surprise you. And
that is the same 3-6.
Yeah, the 3-6 and 9, yeah.
Yeah.
And management said, right, messaging music, 9 different patterns and styles. I like that.
Trust me.
I like that.
Because it's the beauty of it, you know, is all message music, you know.
Yeah.
And with this album, I touch every different genre in my overstanding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear Reggaeville review the album and it's like it blow I and I mind away.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I and I never know that I and I do.
Yeah, that's the other
You know
thing.
what I mean?
The way how they see it, and I invite everybody to go check out the Reggaeville.
Yeah, man.
And
review.
Yeah. In fact,
check it out.
I am going to put that one in the pot myself. I won't even wait on management to do it. Let me see if I can first start with this one. So check out, visit if you're not on the Stewpot right now, go to kevinstew.com and check the Stewpot. Check what others would call it a chat. Check the Stewpot. And
that one, JahDon has something in the field.
The link,
nice too.
You have the link to JahDon music, and you have the link to that Reggaeville write-up, reggaeville.com. The write-up that they did on this album.
And the Truths video, they just premiere the Truths video, so you can check out the video likewise.
Nice.
Only on that, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, but you're actually right. You're right. If I really
you start thinking about the connection.
If I actually the connection them on that level, I probably frightened.
Yeah.
Where that's what they bring I and I, you know, and trust me, it just keep on even reasoning like this, keep on showing I and I the connection with the 3, 6, and 9. It keep on finding them connecting back with each other. You maybe not know how or why, but you know, it keep on finding itself showing up in some crazy places where you're not expecting it.
Yeah, you know, it's just the levels. It's just the levels, and if we are obedient to our calling, and obedient to the energy, then good things will happen.
You, Kevin.
Yeah.
The producer who produced Humble is one of the humblest youth I ever see.
There you go.
Come to think of it.
There you go.
Honestly, and I have to put it out there. At my album launch, the man is a producer that produced on the album. And the man come on my album launch and insists to buy the album. The man insists to pay to come in. I'm like, no. No. So that to show you how humble him is.
Yeah.
So it's like, right now, you make me pre the album up on a next level right now. That me I tell you.
Look into it, man. Look into it and make me know. You and I, we reason every now and then off the record and thing. You know, you let me know. That's a part of our personal exchange.
Learning while growing, you know?
Yeah, you know, we have to grow. So you check the connections and then look back at the tracks that come from those producers. And then the connection that you and them have. And see the end results.
Mm-hmm. Very mystical, man.
Yeah, you have homework tonight. But before you go to your homework, I want you to introduce Humble. Because that is what we're bouncing out. In fact, we're going into musical therapy and we're starting it with Humble. I'm not even taking a break. That is why I big up the sponsors, the segment sponsors at the beginning of the show and roll through it as we went through the show so people watching can see the segment sponsors and they know who they are. Big ups to my segment sponsors. The other advertising, the other bits of information that I have to share, not directly related to our reasoning, that can come at another time. We're going into musical therapy. And Humble is what I want to start it with. Introduce Humble for me as we bounce out of this conversation.
Introduce it this way by giving you guys a little snap. Look and know, JahDon is saying, Kevin Stew, I to them no know how it go. We have to pray them change, and find a way. You're on the night shift with JahDon and Kevin Stew.
Choo-choo-choo.
Freedom seeker.
JahDon, enough love, my brother. Connection is live, you know. Yes, sir. Yo, keep safe. Stay inside unless you have to. And we will talk.
Yeah, man, give thanks to the space, you know, give thanks to the space, brother.
Yes, man. Every time.
Yeah, man, we give thanks, man.
Alright. We'll connect. Well, we'll catch up. We're done connected already.
Yeah, man, and
we'll catch up.
Safe likewise, you know, drink up your bitters and stay firm in I Gideon, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
But we shall overcome, you know?
Right. Big up to management once again. Bacchus Entertainment.
Man,
much love.
Sorry, we never take it to that level that we'll talk about them things still. But one next time to that.
Listen. Little bit at a time. Go now go bite off more than we can chew.
Natural.
Alright? Alright.
Natural.
Blessings.
But give thanks, enough love.
Yeah, man, enough love.
Jamaica never lost.
One said Christopher Columbus discovered Jamaica. And Jamaica never lost. Discover America. America never lost. It was always there. So how could he discover it? The track is called Humble. Let's take it once more from the tippy top. The sound of JahDon. It's on the album 369. Go ahead and get your copy. Links are in the chat, in the stew pot on kevinstew.com. If you can't find it, just search JahDon. Go on, just search whatever search engine you use. JahDon, one word, JahDon. Add 369 to it, and it takes you straight to the album. You can download. You buy single tracks if you want. Buy the whole album if you want. Go ahead and buy each of the tracks. Go ahead. It's up to you. But one thing you definitely want to do is to buy the album. You want to get all of these tracks, because getting one is not going to, you're going to want more. It will not satisfy it. It's just going to whet your appetite. And when you get the whole album, just bother him. Just connect with him on social media and bother him and bother him and bother him, because what? You want more. So encourage him to work on the next album. Now, understand, you may have to wait on it, but one thing is for sure: as long as he gets life, as long as he gets breath, as long as he keeps his faculties, you will be getting more music. Why? Because the music is a message, and when you listen to the music, you'll understand why he's being referred to as the next messenger. Check it out.
Freedom seeker, JahDon, freedom speaker.
Them find a way to take the shackle off we and put it on we mind. They've been working black people for so long, still they left us behind. All of the wealth in the world come out of slavery, and all the monuments in the world built by my ancestors. And so me tell them to leave. Let my people go. Your fault if you lie and them humble. You're so I come to your humble, 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 humble. Them say Christopher Columbus find Jamaica. Jamaica never last. Jamaica never last. And them say Christopher Columbus discover America. America wish part. America wish part. The amount of time them rewrite them history, still a show flaws. Still a show flaws. Believe. Let my people I your fault if you lie and then humble. You're so I come to your humble, 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 humble. The age of crisis done, Aquarius time, Aquarius time. Water bearer, water bearer, golden age of life, age of life. No more victim, no more. You will lynch. Think me forget about the lynching. No, me not ask you. This is a verdict. Please. Why won't you let my people? Fault if you lie and then humble. You're so I come to your humble. Come to your humble, 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 humble. Let my people be. I hear a fault if you lie and then rumble. Come to your humble, humble, humble.
Listen, I've seen hunger and starvation. There's frustration under tribulation. Say who can I turn to, and where can I find peace of mind?
This is our musical therapy.
Stop to love and respect.
This is the sound of Eva G.
Jaja teach us how to love.
Track called Teach Us to Love.
Our sisters and brothers. Jaja teach us how to love.
From his album Jah Love.
Mothers and fathers.
Before that we heard from JahDon
And respect.
with Humble from his album 369.
My brothers are crying, my sisters are crying. No food for the children to eat. What are you doing, Mr. Big Man? Can you give them a helping hand? Jaja teach us how to love and respect each other. Jaja teach us how to love.
Melody sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Our sisters and brothers. Jaja teach us how to love.
From Culture,
Our mothers,
2/7's Clash.
brothers.
You hear it, right?
Just how to love and respect one another. Bless the Lord. Yes, Jah, I will give you thanks and praise for your gift of love. Me say day after day, I know who I can turn to and where I can find peace of mind. Jaja teach us how to love and respect each other. Jaja teach us how to love our sisters and our brothers. Jaja teach us how to love our mothers and fathers. Jaja teach us how to love and respect each other. I've seen hunger and starvation. There's frustration, yes, Jah, and that tribulation.
Returning storm.
This is Ed Robinson.
Never thought that
Title track from the album Written in Stone.
I'd be the one to say I am yours. I never thought that I would be the one to say I feel your love. I used so deeply love that I can say that it's written in stone, so firm that it's written in stone, so firm that I can say that it's written in stone, so firm that it's written in stone. Ooh, yeah, yeah. That child was I never thought that you would take my hands and make me strong again. I never thought that you would lift me up and make me whole again. You showed me your love. Now I can say that it's written in stone, so firm that it's written in stone, so firm that I can say that it's written in stone, so firm that it's written in stone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop.
we close out tonight, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Remember to join us tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here at kevinstew.com for healthy love. But until then, y'all take care, stay safe. Peace and blessings to you. Catch y'all later. And out of here. This has been the Night Shift, Community and Finance Night. Catch you tomorrow. Healthy love. I'm out.
Pulsey Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulsey Media Group.
Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune in to the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with Community and Finance, Tuesdays with Healthy Love, and Wednesdays with Real Talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.